There's always times in your life that you think, oh man, I'm never going to achieve that. I'm never going to become this. I'm never going to be able to do that. And the one thing that always keeps me going, whatever it is that I'm thinking, say for example, oh man, I really want a Lamborghini, or I really want to achieve or be able to take my partner to a beautiful restaurant or take her on a holiday, and I don't know how to achieve that and I don't know where to get that. There's a little voice in the back of my head that says, well, other people can, so why the hell couldn't you? And it's a mindset thing, and it is definitely true. If somebody else has gone out there and got a Lamborghini or is able to afford to take their partner to a fancy restaurant, then why would I believe in my head that I couldn't do that as well? It's crazy. That person isn't necessarily any better at me than anything. Now, obviously, there will be the critics, oh, that guy's a doctor, you're not a doctor, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, but you do have other skills, and it's just about finding the path that will get you to where you want to be. And it can be done in whatever you are doing. Simply by seeing other people do it gives me the motivation to know that it can be done. Now, it could be harder for me. I could be in a tougher situation. I may not be a doctor. I may not have the money to do the things that that person has got right now. But that mindset puts me in the place of going, okay, this is the goal I want to achieve. Work backwards. How am I going to achieve it? If I'm looking at a big house and I say that house is £1 million and I've got £10,000 here, how am I going to find all the money that's going to take me from that point to that point, and then work it backwards? And the goals sometimes can seem huge, literally can seem huge, but you have to take them step by step. I think there's a guy called Rob Moore, who's in the property field, who I listen to. He's got a great podcast. Go check him out. He says, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is you eat it one step or one bite at a time, which I always think is quite good. You don't have to achieve the thing immediately. You can't eat an elephant all at once, but if you break it down, if you eat it piece by piece, you will you will get there, quite simply. I like to set myself manageable goals. So I will say to myself, okay, I earned X amount last week. I want to try and get X amount in revenue this week. Or the even better one is I earned X amount in profit last week. I want to try and earn X amount in profit next week, and work that back and figure out how I'm going to do that. Now, on a bigger scale, you can say, I would like to next week go for a meal. I need £150 for that. I've only got, and then work it backwards from there. Okay, well, I'm going to go and help Mrs. Jones across the street, and I'm going to ask her if she wants me to carry her shopping, and I'm going to say to her, I can go get your shopping, and she may give me a little thing. Obviously, don't go in there and say, oh, that's a 5-year-old lady. Go out with the intention of visualizing what you want and then doing more with the interpretation of getting that. You will succeed. Might not be immediately, but if you keep that in your mind's eye, you will get there. And having somebody that has already beaten that path in your mind is a great motivation for you, because you know it can be done. Some of the greatest entrepreneurs in the world at the moment, like Elon Musk and all of these crazy, like Richard Branson, are building these absolute craziness, like space programs where they can take them to Mars and the moon and things. That's next level. But once they've done it, and once they've got to those places, then more people will do it, definitely. And sometimes you look like an absolute bat crazy person because you say you're going to do something and nobody's done it before. But once you are the first that's done it, you can achieve it, because you can see that human nature has done that. There was that guy that ran the 1 minute mile or 5 minute mile or whatever it was, and then somebody else was like, okay, well, I'm going to beat that because I know somebody else didn't do it now, and nobody had done it before. It is imperative that sometimes you look at other people and you say they can do it, and don't doubt yourself. Don't be like, oh man, I can't do it, it's not for me, I can't achieve that, I'm not going to be able to do that. Negative. Forget that. You can do it, you can get out there, you can smash it, because other people have done it, and if they can do it, there's nothing in you so you can't.